Hello and welcome, Pisces, to your mini series. We are looking into what you can release or surrender right now to create space for your manifestations, for new energy, and for your success. So this is the second time recording this video because I had an interruption. So you might be dealing with a lot of interruptions right now. And the surrender card that you have is surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. So what's coming through here for you, Pisces, is that you're kind of fixated on something and there's an imbalance because of that. So you could be avoiding something that you need to kind of face within yourself. Could be some emotions that you don't want to feel, and so instead of that, you're like watching movies, you're on social media, you're overworking. Maybe you are more active with your partner. Like there's definitely a sense of wanting to focus on a fantasy right now, running away from something that maybe you don't want to feel at this time. But for many of you, it's just an imbalance, and it's time to balance it out. If like there's a work-life balance, kind of doing your best with that, because it feels like there's going to be a new energy coming in here for you, Pisces, with the Page of Cups. And you want to have the energy for it. And sometimes when we're out of balance with what we're focusing our time on, our energy on, we can create, we have energy leaks. If you're putting your time and energy into things that are draining you, maybe there's like short-term fulfillment, but overall it's not sustainable, then you might notice that when new energy comes in, new opportunities, like you don't feel as excited about them, or you're not prepared for them because your energy's kind of been drained. So be listening to your energy and what it's telling you about basically where you're focusing your time, okay? Your time and your attention, because you do have this new excitement coming in with the Page of Cups, and it's a fresh energy. It's something that is going to be uplifting for you here. For some of you, it could be an apology that you've been wanting to receive from someone. Others of you, it's just kind of a surprise, okay? So let's see what else. What's this Page of Cups energy for my Pisces viewers? Six of Swords, needed change. So something that you wanted to change, and for many of you, Pisces, right now it's shadow work time, and it's doing that inner child healing work, because we kind of have that theme coming through here. But with the Six of Swords, we have needed change, which is about moving forward. Okay? And so for some of you, it's like what you wanted to happen, what you wanted to shift and change is happening. It is coming in here. And it could be very healing for your inner child, okay? But the Six of Swords brings peace of mind, but it's also moving from a place of wisdom, okay? This could, again, also involve someone else here, because you see there's, that person carrying their child on their shoulders, and there's a shark in the water there. So it's like you're being carried through something that was, very challenging, right? So there's some sort of breakthrough energy coming through here, or again, someone showing up for you in a way that you really needed them to, okay? Or something shifting that you very much have desired. So make sure, again, you're taking care of your frequency at this time. We all need fantasy, we all need play, we all, are human and have those experiences, but just make sure you're balancing it out. And aware of any sort of fixations at this time. Tell me more about what's important for my Pisces viewers. The Sun, unbridled joy. Okay? Happiness, illumination with this unbridled joy energy. Yeah, this is going to make you very happy. It could make your inner child very happy. Some of you, if you're in therapy, it's like finally there's a breakthrough and you're feeling much better. Okay? Because ultimately we do the healing work to feel joy again, to have that space to feel those higher frequencies, right? Because when we repress a lot of emotion or parts of ourselves that we reject, it takes a lot of our energy. So if you're moving through that sort of shadow work or therapy, I feel like you're going to be feeling more joy, more happiness. Some of you, it's in your career, things are moving forward and it's bringing you into the spotlight in a very positive way. Okay, but more joy is coming into your experience. Let's see what else we have. For my Pisces viewers, highest and best messages. all in determined. Yeah, there's that focus and that drive coming in here. Some of you, again, this is a person showing up for you who's all in determined, and making things very, very clear. Okay, maybe even clearing the air with you. It could be the case, but this is all about moving forward in the direction that you desire to. Let's see what else we have. Highest and best messages for Pisces. The Magician. Yeah, you've been manifesting this. Okay, so this is a manifestation coming in. We have manifesting reward. This is what you've been praying about, communicating with the universe about, maybe doing rituals around, or affirmations, you know, visualizations, meditations. Like, it's coming about here. Quickly, the Knight of Wands, fearless action. Okay, so yes, it's important that you're honoring your energy and preparing for this new beginning, because it's very exciting. It creates a lot of movement. It might even heal. It might even heal a rift between you and another person. Okay, but this reward is coming in very quickly here for you. So the other piece about not being too imbalanced in your energy is that you want to be able to match the frequency of this manifestation, you know, when it arrives. So I guess what I'm saying is don't self-sabotage at this time. That's something to be aware of here, Pisces. So let's see what else is coming in here for my Pisces viewers. King of Wands, dependably goal-oriented. Okay. Yeah, this could have to do with career opportunities. This could have to do with a partner. Okay, but the King of Wands takes action here. Again, it could be somebody stepping up or showing up in an energy or in a way that you have desired them to. Okay, with that King of Wands energy. Could also be, if you're watching this as a masculine, it could just be you feeling more empowered at this time. We have justice, fair judgment, karma balancing. That's all in alignment at this time. Okay, so we have karma balancing here. I am getting some right being made, or some wrong being made right here for you, Pisces. Okay, but it might have taken a long time. It might have taken a long time for this to finally balance out. Six of Cups, cherished memories. Yep, so this could be about your childhood, okay? Or it could also be some sort of relationship with someone here that you wanted to, I should say, transform with that Six of Cups. Also getting just more enjoyable times with like friends, with people that you have history with, that you have really, you know, cherished memories with here. Seven of Coins, fruits of your labor. See, that golden egg's about to crack there. So yeah, this is a big reward coming in here for you, Pisces. Something you've been working towards for sure. What else for my Pisces viewers? The Empress. Okay. Nurturing creator. Again, very grounded and connected. This can also be connecting in with the surrender your addictions. Okay. Make sure, again, you're balancing things out, taking the best care of yourself, spending time grounding if you feel like you've been a bit ungrounded. But the Empress is about your abundance. It's about your dreams, your goals coming to fruition. It's a bit like a cycle, right? Because here it's the earth, but it looks like the womb space of a pregnancy. That might have, you know, be the case for some of you if some of you have been focused on that goal. But the Empress is, you know, being in that space where you feel like you have everything pretty much that you require, and life is very fulfilling for you, and you've earned it, you've worked for it. Like, I don't know, again, if this is therapy or something, some sort of spiritual healing path you've been on, or this has to do with your work, or even some type of relationship. Yeah, perfect partnership. The Two of Cups. So if you're already in a partnership, it could be that your partner is showing up in a way that is more desirable for you, more attractive to you, meaning they're in their power, they're embracing a bit more of their, like, if it's a masculine you're with, like, they're embracing more of their healthy masculine energy. Maybe they've been the one doing the healing work as well. But with this perfect partnership, Two of Cups, it feels like your partner's leveling up to meet you, or you're meeting someone, you know, you're preparing yourself to meet someone who is a vibrational match to you here, and they're coming in quickly. Some of you, it's like you've been hiding, been hiding from the world, or like let's say, you know, you're single and you want a relationship and you're manifesting that in, but you've been hiding from the world and you've been saying no to like all sorts of invitations, and maybe even throwing yourself into work, but then you receive some sort of invitation with that Page of Cups to go out, you know, to just go enjoy yourself and live a little bit. And that could be where you meet someone, or you notice like, I don't need to like hide away. I can come out into the world again, and actually have fulfilling connections, or actually meet people that are vibrationally matched to me here. That I'm seeing that coming through here. There's also passion and excitement too. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm sensing with that Two of Cups. And for some of you, if this is just work-based, then it could be, you know, some sort of career partnership, okay, or offer that is deeply fulfilling for you, that you've been calling and manifesting in. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for my Pisces viewers? What is showing up here? The Tower and the Seven of Swords. Okay, interesting. We'll unpack that. Okay, the Tower and the Seven of Swords. So someone who is perhaps not being honest is going to be revealed here very suddenly. Okay. Or someone who didn't have the best intentions for you. We have the Five of Cups. Someone who caused you a lot of stress. It could be a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be. High Priestess, decisive intuition. You'll know who this is through your intuition. Or it's just going to be revealed to you that, you know, you kind of suspected this person to be deceitful, and you receive that intuitive message that's quite accurate. So you could be releasing a deceptive energy in your experience too. Yeah, it could be somebody, especially with like this reward coming in. This could be somebody at work who's jealous, okay? Or someone who like gossiping, or somebody who's just like, they wear two faces, right? They're one way towards you, but then another way towards others. So that could be the case, but we have this, you know, bright opportunity here. So you're shining very brightly, okay? Or soon will be. Some of you, this deception has been self-deception, and you've recently gone through some sort of loss, and you haven't allowed yourself to grieve or process it. So, you know, you're kind of encouraged to do that here, and to receive any sort of support that you require for that. Others of you, if like you have, if you have a hater, or you have a troll, or you have someone who did you wrong in some way, you're actually transmuting that energy or that idea to create something that's a brilliant opportunity for you. So I don't know if you like craft this person into a character in your book, or you somehow what they do inspires you, and you turn it around in a brilliant way, is what I'm sensing here too with the star energy. Tell me more about who's this Seven of Swords person, Pisces life. The World. Well, it's a triumphant completion, so probably somebody who's karmic, and you're going to be, you know, completing that cycle with that person, that energy, that lesson. And I think it very much has to do with your perspective and how you handle this situation. how you handle this person, you know, is very much not going to show you how far you have come. Some of you, this could be a family member who lives at a distance, who's like trying to make amends, or, you know, has been deceitful in the past, right? That could be the case as well. But you're an alchemist, Pisces. That's what I'm seeing here. You're an alchemist. So any sort of situation that you're moving through, you're going to turn it into gold. Okay? It was hard as, I'm hearing it was hard as hell. I just saw the 9 of Wands. So it definitely could have been, you know, some sort of grieving process that you went through, or you dealt with like a narcissistic person at work, or, you know, something like that. And you've completed and healed this cycle. And now you know, not only that, again, you've alchemized it. For some of you, this Tower energy could be for somebody else because they lose you because of how they treated you. So there's a few different timelines here. You're moving forward here with the 2 of Wands. Knight of Swords, unstoppable force. 9 of Coins, prosperous victory. Yeah. Yeah. I would just encourage, I mean, this is like a shout out to those of you that are doing healing work, doing shadow work, therapy. You know, this is encouragement to, you know, take breaks when you need to, but it is going to pay off for you. You know, if you are in a program, or you're working with a therapist, you're working with some practitioner that you really trust and you get along with really well, and you see success, and like it may be difficult, but it's like you are moving through this, okay? And it's unlocking doors for you. Doors of opportunity, doors of travel. Again, like how you deal with these negative energies too is going to be, you know, masterful, okay? Because it's like when you do that healing work and you don't have, you know, you don't have any sort of, how do I put this? Like, there's a lyric. From Queen Herbie. And it's, I don't have any enemy inside of me. Every adversary was here to enlighten me. And that's kind of how you are alchemizing your situation right now, or what you've dealt with, or whatever you're moving through. It could be a theme that you're moving through, something from childhood, something from, you know, dealing with a sibling, dealing with difficult people at work, you know. But it's like you're reaching this higher level now, and it's opening up doors of possibility for you because you've had this tremendous shift. So try not to run from what you're growing through. Just remember that you have, you know, to call in that support that you require. And if you do catch yourself like, you know, fixating on fantasy and kind of like running away, you know, ground your energy and be around people that will hold space for you to help you move through those experiences, like therapists, you know, people that are trained, but also sometimes it's just wise friends. It's soul family that can be there for you, holding the space for you to feel what you need to feel and release it, right? So you're unlocking doors here, Pisces. That's what I'm seeing. And then you're like becoming this unstoppable force. Okay, beautiful. So let's see how nature is supporting my Pisces viewers at this time in their journey. We have earth magic fairies. Okay, yeah, definitely connecting in with the earth energy. And we have communion with the eagle. Wow. This was not some small life lesson that you have moved through or moving through. You're very much called to connect in with spirit. Spend time with the fairy energy, with earth magic. Spend time with the earth, okay? Spend time with nature, the flowers, animals. If you have pets, spend time with your pets. But birds of prey, particularly, could be bald eagles, right? Eagles, hawks, falcons, could be bringing in information for you or letting you know when important information is coming in here. But it's important that you do ground at this time, that you feel safe and held, to be able to receive these messages or move through what it is that you're moving through here. For some of you, you're coming into union, okay? You're coming into either, again, inner union within yourself, or if you're with a partner, you're coming into union spiritually and maybe even in the physical too. But there's some sort of preparing energy here. Others of you, I'm seeing like, especially since you're Pisces, right? That dreamy energy. It's important that you take some time to just like lay down on the grass and look up at the clouds and just connect in, connect in with this, connect in with spirit, connect in with, star family. If you're looking up at the stars, but just connect in. Sometimes too, you can scry with the clouds, which is kind of fun. You can kind of have something in mind and then look up at the sky and see what the cloud formations, show you. And to do it playfully, the fairy energy is very playful, mischievous. So there is this sense, again, of balancing out the heaviness and the density and the shadow work that you're doing with playfulness, with that fun, with that enjoyment. Okay, let's see, for my Pisces viewers in a romantic relationship, let's get a message from the romance angels. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So a lot of this has to do with an attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. A lot of this has to do with you being mindful and present, Pisces. Okay. Taking time to ground your energy, taking time for pleasure practices, okay, to utilize all your senses to pull you into the moment, to enjoy that piece of chocolate that you're eating, or take time literally to smell the roses, right? If you like the smell of roses, not everyone does, but just take the time to indulge a little bit in your senses, because that's going to help you with grounding your energy. And you're feeling, I feel like, you definitely have this passion energy coming through. There might be somebody in particular with this romantic feelings that you're having, these feelings for, whether it's your partner or, someone that you are attracting in, a special person that you're calling in, attracting in. You could be dreaming about this person, okay, dreaming about kissing this person. You've not yet done that. But there's a sense of closeness and trusting in closeness again. Like I said, some of you were like hiding from the world. It's understandable. We all need our cocoon time, right? But then we also need our butterfly time. And I feel like you'll be coming, you'll definitely be attracting in somebody that you want close to you. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. Let's get 7 energy oracle message for my Pisces viewers. Let it go. Yeah. Oh, cool. Let it go. Beautiful. That green heart. Yeah, so this does have to do with healing your heart space. Okay, maybe even your, this betrayal, again, that you might have dealt with could have been with like a narcissistic parent, or somebody who really influenced you and how you develop your relationships and how you navigate them. So it could be that, or it could have been like a first love heartbreak situation too. But we have the number 6 coming through about balance, harmony, and peace. I'm going to go ahead and read this here for you, Pisces, and then we'll close out your messages. Okay, forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of the eternal martyrs, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so that you can move into the lesson it offers, and relinquishing the need to be right. There are times in life where you must forgive lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, and disappointments and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior, minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't have to carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cord attaching you to a situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you're victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now's the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms, and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. This simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's time for you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Okay? So it could be, again, could be from your distant past, could be a recent argument that you had with somebody. It could be a grudge you've been holding forever, okay? But this is going to free you up. So do that cord clearing, okay? There's so many meditations and visualizations out there to do cord clearing. It's something you can embrace. It's very empowering, and it feels like it's something that you're doing with love, which means that, you know, the response is going to be that as well. If you clear a cord with like anger, frustration, or denser emotions, then that emotion from that person can like ricochet right back to you. So make sure you're doing it from an empowered state. Okay, that's important here. So whatever it is, maybe you sit down after this and you write out people that have wronged you, right? And you do a ritual around that, just releasing the cord, releasing the old story, and telling a more empowering one moving forward, because you're not the same person you were before. And now this makes so much sense why we have Surrender Your Addictions, because you could be running from this, doing this work, but it's really going to free you up here. And especially influence for those of you wanting to kind of shift things in your romantic life. It's going to shift that as well for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care, and I will see you soon.